Good evening, folks. I am recording live from the bed. Yes, I'm sitting up in bed just chilling out. I'm decompressing from my day. I didn't have a bad day or anything in particular. I just have a migraine and, just gonna chill out. Might take my hair apart, just to take these buns out. I was channeling my inner Mickey Mouse and Princess Leia type of situation, so I haven't been able to sleep very well for the past couple of days, and I think it has a lot to do with the seasons shifting. Spring solstice is coming upon us in the near future. So, new beginnings, allergy season is coming upon me as well, as spring is coming towards us eventually. It doesn't feel like it, obviously, because today in New York it is Brick City, but it spring is on its way. I wanted to come on and talk really quick about I wanted to pose a question to you guys. I wanted to ask what does it mean to you to have self-worth? So I'm going to mention like a brief little story. I'm going to keep it as short as I can. So I started talking to this guy. This is sometime in the past. I've been in a relationship for over a year now. So no, this is a past situation. Story time of the past. Okay. So I was talking to this guy for a few months. We liked each other. We were talking, chatting it up a little bit, whatever. And it seems like whenever we didn't agree on a subject, he would catch an attitude or just have an issue with me disagreeing with it. See, for me, if I'm having a debate with someone, usually, excuse me, usually I'm not talking about a particular subject unless, one, I'm trying to get information on it to understand it better, or two, I know what the hell I'm talking about, so I have facts to back it up based off of what you can research. I don't like to talk about things that I don't know about, especially like you can't debate about something you don't understand. Like, it doesn't make sense. That'd be a very short debate, is what I'll say. So, him and I used to have debates about little things here and there because, you're not going to always see eye to eye with someone that you're talking to. Not the biggest deal in the world. Everyone has different perceptions. But this guy in particular, every time we had a disagreement or falling out of some sort, he'd be disrespectful. And I only allowed that to go down twice because I don't take kindly to people being disrespectful to me. It sets me on another level of anger that you wouldn't even believe, because I've dealt with a lot of just taking disrespect when I was younger, like to the point where all my teenage years I was getting disrespected highly, like verbally you wouldn't believe some of the stuff I've heard. So, and instead of me reacting, because I'm not the type of person that likes to react, I'm not the kind of person that lashes out, shouts back at you. I was just eating it. I was just taking it, just ingesting the poison constantly. You would have swore like this bitch is gonna go crazy one day. Which I guess is why some people joked back in the day that I would be the one to go postal at my job, whatever. But in general, right? So, first time it happened, he was being disrespectful. We had a disagreement about something, whatever. I decided I wasn't going to talk to him anymore. So a couple of days passed, and then I guess he apologized. He decided to, he wanted to continue talking to me, whatever. I I didn't fully accept it back. It was kind of like we'll see how these interactions go, and that'll determine if I decide to speak to you again or not, in that type of way. Like, it's not going to be the same. You won't get the warmer responses that you used to get before. So, about a month goes down the line, and once again, we had a disagreement. He decided to call me a dumb broad. He's, "Oh, you're a dumb broad." I said, "Excuse, come again? I am not dumb in any way, shape, or form. People that know me would know that I am not dumb. So who the you think you talking to?" I've never told anyone F you in their entire life until that day. And this had to be about 2 years ago. I said F you and hung up and never spoke to this dude again. Because I refuse to allow myself to be put down and talked to any type of way. Especially, no. No, no, no. You will not call me out of my character. If I'm talking to you and if I've taken a liking to you, even my family and friends know this. if we are having a disagreement or an argument, sorry, which I don't have many arguments to begin with, period. If we're having a disagreement, I will never hit you below the belt. Ever. I will never bring up something that you're sensitive about and want to talk to you and be disrespectful. I'm not the type of person to ever do that, because I know what it feels like to be thrown under the bus and be disrespected like that. I know what it feels like. And because I would never want to put someone else through that feeling, is why even when I'm in the middle of having my argument and there's so many things I want to say, I'm never going to say them, because when everything cools down in the end, you're sitting there looking at that person wondering if that's what they really have been thinking about you the entire time. Don't disrespect people that you say that you love. Don't do it. So, what poses the question is, what if I decide to stay in that situation? What if we got married, got in a relationship, had a baby, moved in, and he's still being disrespectful to me? Would you say that I know my self-worth if I allowed myself to be put down and talked to any type of way? The answer is hell motherfucking no. No, that's the answer. That would not be me exhibiting that I love myself truly. If I love myself, I will not allow myself to be talked to any type of way. I will not allow myself to be treated any type of way. I don't care if we friends, co-workers, business partners, I don't care what. You will not talk to me any type of way, because I won't talk to you any type of way. See, a lot of people seem to get it effed up that you don't get what you give out in the world. If you're extra disrespectful to somebody, it may not happen to you at that point in time in particular, but eventually that shit will come back, and it will come back to you tenfold, to the point where you needed something to happen the most at that time, and somebody decides they just want to be a dick to you that day. How you like them apples? People, honestly, I feel like a lot of people would really be careful how they talk to others, how they treat others, if they thought about how it would feel if they got treated that way. A lot of people don't think that way. They don't think about being considerate to one another. They just think about their self, what they want. Yes, I understand it's important to put yourself first when it comes to many aspects in life. However, I'm not going to sit there and talk disrespectful to you. Like, I work at a job where there's customer service that happens. These members are being disrespectful to the people that they're supposed to be getting help from. If you're polite, you just may get them to do extra stuff for you. So why would you do that? Like, it doesn't make sense. Just be nicer to people, man. It's stupid.